Hello and welcome to The Tangible with myself, Fabian. Today we're going to take a look at Moo's debut album, No Mythologies To Follow. Moo is a fantastic Danish artist that somehow manages to mix a plethora of inspirations, but she didn't always start off that way. When she first came onto the scene, she was doing a mixture of brash rap that made rappers such as Peaches reel back in horror. But since starting into RCA, she now mixes great inspiration ranging from the girl power of Spice Girls right down to the brash punk of Sonic Youth. Working with Ronnie Vindahl, this album was created in a very, very different manner to the way many are made now. Producer Ronnie Vindahl would create sample tracks, email them over to Moo, who would then add our own vocal twist to create the piece that we now know as No Mythologies To Follow. Of course, we haven't seen anything like this since the debut album Purity Ring. This method shouldn't work. However, it's allowed the brash production to really shine through Mo's vocals. The album opens up with Riots, which pushes an aggressive synth and vocal symphonies to really drive home the point of this entire album. If there was ever a perfect opener, this would be the one. The album moves on from the aggressive opener, blending American inspirations in tracks Maiden and Never Wanna Know. Maiden slowly brings in these inspirations with surf rock guitar over the slightly brash production, but it's Never Wanna Know that really sticks out in this one. Bringing the 1950s doo-wop side of it, this is the perfect breakup song. It's self-defeatist and full of angst. The self-defeatist side of Moo soon dies as she brings in Pilgrim and Waste of Time, bringing back that brash, aggressive personality that really opened the album up. But she soon reverts right back into that self-pity with the introduction of Dust Is Gone. Just the same as Never Wanna Know, this is a really, really self-loathing track that really shows the depth and personality of Moo. With any debut album, there's always one track that truly stands out on the track list, and that has to be the Diplo featuring XXX88. Bringing a blend of organic live instruments and the aggressive beats we've come to know and love from Moo, this track really deserves your attention. Here at The Tangible we have our very own rating system to let you know exactly what we think of different aspects of the album. These range from narrative, technical, creativity and likability. For the narrative aspect of our rating system, I've given this album an 8, as Moo really does deliver different aspects of her personality throughout the entire track listing. In terms of technical execution for this album, I've given Moo 7, as she really pushes the boundaries of genre, making it very difficult to pinpoint her as a one-trick pony. The mastering on this album is absolutely phenomenal and is so pleasing to the ears that you can't help but listen to it time and time again. Moo's creativity really shines through on this debut album, as like I've said before, she pushes through so many different genres and you really get the depth of personality behind it, which is why I'm giving her a 7 for that. As for the likability of this debut attempt from Moo, I'm going to have to give her a 6. And I'm sure you're sitting there thinking, how can you give her such a low score for that when all the other ones are so high? But it's for the simple fact that she pushes through so many genres, it's difficult to pinpoint her as an artist, which kind of suggests that maybe she's not entirely sure of her sound quite just yet. Using our little own rating system, we've given this album a 7.3, as like I've said, she shows so many different sides to her personality, but it kind of gives us the impression that maybe she doesn't know exactly who she is in terms of sonic sounds just yet. Here at The Tangible, we always want to hear what you have to say about our opinions on the music we've been speaking about. Do you think that Moo is this incredible genre-pushing artist from Denmark, or is she simply just an artist that isn't entirely sure of who she is yet, and is still coming to terms of where she fits in the sonic sphere? As always, comments below, and make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Thank you very much for tuning in. Take care.